El Derbi Madrileño, the Madrid derby. Always a glittering occasion on the Spanish football calendar. Real Madrid and Atletico on the same pitch. It doesn't get much better. Two proud Madrid clubs founded in 1902 and 1903 respectively. I'm talking about Real and Atletico, and here we are at the Bernabeu, ready for action. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. A lot to look forward to here, Stuart.
Well, Derek, I love watching both of these teams for different reasons, but that's what makes it so interesting. Let's hope we're not disappointed today.
And the starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Carvajal starts with Ferland Mendy in the fullback positions. Rodrigo plays with Vinicius Junior in the wide areas. And the main threat in attack today should be Kylian Mbappe. Oh, good-looking run. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. And here are the starters for Atletico. Jan Oblak is the preferred keeper. Rodrigo de Paul starts alongside Koke in central midfield. And the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset. Well, you get the feeling so many in attendance here have come just to see this man, Kylian Mbappe.
Well, he's the most creative player on the field. He can run with the ball, he can get himself out of tight situations, he can see a pass, he's very creative with his play. I think he's going to be the outstanding player today.
Must take the lead here. And thumped away. That's very effective, good high pressing. Rodrigo. The ball with Luka Modric. Mendy. Vinicius Junior. Eder Militao. Is with Vinicius Junior. And defensive play to be applauded. And after that challenge, a corner to come. A corner from Modric. Not all that convincing defensively. Might jump in front. Bellingham! And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate.
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him. Well, what delight for Ancelotti. That's just what he wanted.
Back in action then. Let's see if Atletico, having conceded, can wipe out that last goal. Jimenez. Hermoso. Rodrigo de Paul. Lenormand. Nahuel Molina. Now Jimenez. Rodrigo de Paul. Now Griezmann. Plenty to like about this Atletico move. Griezmann. Opportunity. Oh, there it is! A back and forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted merely minutes.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish. Well, that picture says it all. His team are back in the game now.
So back underway. 1 goal apiece here. Eder Militao. Mendy has it. Mbappe. Now with Bellingham. Eder Militao. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. Well, they know how to pass the ball and at pace. Rodrigo. Now with Vinicius Junior. Can he give them the lead? And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved!
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
Well, 2-1 it is here. Hermoso. Now Jimenez. Molina. Marcos Llorente has it. Marcos Llorente. Lenormand. Now Jimenez. Hermoso. So deflection, and it will be a throw-in.
Well, those stats show us that Real Madrid haven't had that much of the ball, but that won't bother them because when they win it in deep areas, they've got forward with pace and with numbers. It's been a great counter-attacking display.
Hermoso. Now, will they be able to play it in behind the defence? Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. Rudiger. Here's Carvajal. Well, inching towards half-time. Real Madrid hold the advantage. Stuart, what strikes you about the performance so far?
Well, it's been a lively first half, hasn't it? Both sides have looked dangerous, but I think they do have a bit more guile in the top third of the pitch, and that's been key to them leading at the moment.
Modric. Mbappe with it. Fine build-up as they look to add to their advantage. Atletico with the ball once more. Koke. Marcos Llorente. Still behind, but the pressure mounting. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Modric. Mendy has it. Well, they know they need to stop him. Aurelien Tchouameni. And now Rodrigo. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Jimenez. Koke with it. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Nahuel Molina. And that is that. Half-time here in the Spanish capital. You certainly have got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Stuart.
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the second half.
Into the second half then, and it's going to be fascinating to see whether or not Atletico can turn this game on its head. Well, he's certainly not alone. And that's an important intervention. Mendy. Mendy has it. The ball with Luka Modric. Vinicius Junior. So following the deflection, a corner kick coming up here. And they will make the change now. Luka Modric with the corner. Not the best clearance. Rodrigo. Very quick thinking there. Koke. Nahuel Molina. Showing patience, looking for the equaliser. Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Marcos Llorente. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Carvajal. Aurelien Tchouameni. Well, we're into the final half hour. Eder Militao. Aurelien Tchouameni. Here's Carvajal. And now Rodrigo. Carvajal. Aurelien Tchouameni. Here's Carvajal. Tchouameni. Read it superbly to take back possession. Alvarez. Rudiger. Here's Carvajal. Well, a foul, but the advantage with Real Madrid. Well, the advantage wasn't helping them, and so now they get the free kick. Substitution for Real Madrid. Lot to like about that pass. Hermoso. Nahuel Molina. Correa. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Rodrigo. Correa. Koke with it. Alvarez. And he keeps going. Koke. And tidy defensive play. Modric. Mendy has it. Just 15 minutes remaining. Eder Militao. Rudiger. And a tidy challenge. Lenormand. Vinicius Junior. Well, possibilities inside the box. And still pressing. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out.
Well, just listen to the noise in here. These Real fans are doing everything to get their team over the finish line, and there's not long left now.
Jude Bellingham. Mendy has it. Bellingham. Passing it accurately. How about the cross? This looks more than decent. Cutting the ball back. And a goal! They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.
Well, here's the replay. He's done well to get his head up, pick out a teammate, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal. Well, back to the drawing board, I'm afraid. His team have been really poor today.
Underway again with the score at 3-1. Hermoso. Molina. Lenormand. Now Jimenez. Well, close to the end of this contest, and Real Madrid absolutely cruising. Stuart, your thoughts?
Yeah, this has been a good performance. They've looked really sharp going forward, and they've shown a lot of energy. They'll certainly be pleased with their overall display up to now.
Griezmann. And Real come away with it. Aurélien Tchouaméni. Good physical play. Valverde. Chance to cross. Vinicius Junior. And return to Rodrigo. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Correa. And the referee says that will do it. It's the end of the game, and it's a victory for Real Madrid. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, Derek, it was fairly comfortable in the end because they were tactically superior, had better individuals, and were always a threat going forward. It was a really good performance and a good result as well.
Luka Modric tends to bring a calm authority to any game. How would you sum up what he produced?
Well, he was a major reason why they won today. He was so reliable, and he inspires those around him.